The leaders of Japan and South Korea have welcomed the agreement between their two countries to settle the issue of comfort women forced to work in Japanese brothels during the Second World War. Japan has apologized and is going to pay 1 billion yen. That's equivalent to $8.3 million, which is the amount that South Korea originally asked for in order to fund the victims, or at least the victims, Margaret, that are still alive. Only 46 former comfort women are still alive from South Korea. It's estimated that up to 200,000 women were used to work in these brothels, to be sex slaves essentially to these Japanese soldiers. Many of them were Korean. We cannot forget that many came from China, Philippines, Taiwan, Indonesia, some even from Europe as well. But the vast majority were from Korea, and that's what they're settling here. And I think it's really important that they settle these things and put it behind them, because this issue has been key when talking about strained relations between Japanese and the Koreans.
We're talking about a period between 1910 and 1945. As you pointed out, as many as 200,000 women were forced into military brothels, either tricked or forced, coerced into prostitution. We're talking about extreme prostitution used by hundreds of men. I mean, this is no laughing matter. This is really serious. And the dispute, the aggravating point of this is that Japan, they're disputing that number a little bit. It seems very tit for tat. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, you take this and we'll take this. And it just seems really, I mean, it's good that they're apologizing, but we're talking about a mass amount of women.
Right, and you'll always see that, right? And good luck getting the Japanese to apologize to the Chinese, for example, about things like the rape of Nanjing, and the list goes on about wartime atrocities between these nations. But I think it's important to see this. Mr. Abe, the Prime Minister, he said Japan and South Korea are now entering a new era. We should not drag this problem into the next generation. And I think that is very, very important. So what are the South Koreans going to do? What's on their side of this, right? They have decided that since they apologized, since they gave him this money, they're saying, okay, fine, we're going to take down the statue that's in front of your guys' embassy in Seoul, in the capital. And this is the statue commemorating these comfort women that they put up symbolically right in front of the Japanese embassy. Clearly not an accident that they did that. And they're saying, okay, fine, we're going to take it down. Both sides have agreed to refrain from criticizing each other on the world stage, right, publicly on the issue. So I think, that's kind of good too, right, that we're seeing, both sides doing their part in this. So I think it's really important moving forward for relations between these two huge economies. What?
Right. I mean, the Japanese colonial rule of the Korean Peninsula was brutal. I don't think they should take the statue down. I think that that's disrespectful to these women.
I mean, I don't think they should take it down and break it to pieces. Maybe they should relocate it.
Put it in a park?
Put it in a park or something. Maybe, having it smack in the front of the Japanese embassy, maybe they want to move forward, no one's saying we should forget about this thing. They simply want to move forward, and they want to warm relations, and this was, just a blockade. So I think you're right. They should keep the statue, but maybe, be a little bit more tasteful where they put that statue, right? So Shinzo Abe, Prime Minister of Japan, not only pledging to give 1 billion yen to the Korean people, the South Korean people, but also even made a phone call apology for comfort women during the Second World War.